Hello everyone, welcome back to the PrepZone preview show. I am your host and very best friend in the whole wide world, Adam Fisher, here to break down week 10 of the high school football season. That's right, it's week 10, the second to last week in the regular season, and it's Championship Friday. District championships will be decided this week, although we could have ties. In that case, it's a whole nother scenario. If you want the breakdown on that, go to naplesnews.com/PrepZone. I wrote a story breaking down all the district scenarios and what will happen if we do have ties. We have 11 games this week. 11! That's the most games we'll have on a single Friday at all this whole season. So we got a lot of big ones. As I said, huge district matchups. With that, here are 3 games to watch this week. Our first game, we've got Gulf Coast at South Fort Myers. Now this game is for the Class 7A District Championship. In game number 2, we've got Palmetto Ridge at Golden Gate, a big 6A 12 game that has implications on the district title there. 2 weeks ago, I would have said this game's not even going to be close. Palmetto Ridge is on fire. It's one of the best athletes in the county. And of course, Golden Gate has a losing record. However, the Titans are playing very, very well recently, especially on defense. They almost upset Naples 2 weeks ago. They shut out Riverdale last week. Palmetto Ridge, I mentioned, is on fire. They've won 3 in a row, with wins over winning teams, Barron Collier, Estero, Gulf Coast, led by 12 touchdowns by the exciting quarterback, Jacquez Carter. Now, Golden Gate is eliminated in that 6A 12 title hunt, but Palmetto Ridge can still win the district title. However, they need some help from our game of the week. It's Naples at Barron Collier. We're at Naples High School to talk to Coach Bill Kramer about this week's matchup. Well, I'm here with Naples High School football coach Bill Kramer in his 20th year at Naples High. Wow. Did you think back in 1998 that you'd enjoy 20 years here and all the success that you've had?
That was day to day, and I still am. Every day I'm working as hard as I can not to get fired, so no, I never thought about that.
Now, you guys are playing at Barron Collier on Friday. If you win, you will secure your 8th straight district championship. What's the key to that kind of consistency, that level of success, and sustaining it for as long as you have?
I think having a staff that's intact, keeping our coaches together. We don't have much turnover, and their commitment level is so high, and they're so knowledgeable that if our players will buy into what they're asked to do, they're going to have a very high probability of success.
Now tell us about playing Barron Collier. It's a team that may particularly stress your defense, a team that's putting up 40 points a game. That Mark Jackson offense likes to throw it around a bit. So what do you see from Barron Collier? How are you going to stop them on Friday?
Well, they're multiple and they play fast. Coolman, I've known since he's a little kid, and he's always been he's a really good athlete. And anybody that says anything thinks different, they don't know him. He can run fast. He can change direction, and he's really smart. He knows he pre-snaps. He knows where he wants to go, and he's great at reading the mesh or the high-low. And none of that's a surprise to me. And he's exceedingly accurate. So, you know, we're going to have to try to pressure him and cover guys simultaneously. Hopefully we can do that. And I don't want to take anything from their defense. One of the reasons they've given up as many points as they have is because they play so fast that the other team's getting a lot more opportunities than they may normally have. And eventually something's going to stick if you keep throwing enough at the wall. So they're actually a really well coached team that plays really hard together.
We talk about Barron Collier being the crosstown rivalry, but it seems any team that plays Naples, it's their rivalry. They always want to beat you. But is Barron Collier a big deal to these kids, to your players?
I think this year they are, because it comes down to the district championship. So that's a big deal. There's no one here that we'll all have a hard time if we don't win district championships. So it's a really big deal this year.
And you guys are coming off a win at South Fort Myers, which is a big win on the road. Do you feel that you're kind of playing? Are you playing up to that potential that you were looking for earlier in the year?
We definitely improved dramatically, significantly in our energy, our enthusiasm, our focus, all of the things we need to be successful last Friday night. And I'm hoping we move forward from there. That remains to be seen, but I mean, so far one day of practice and it was productive.
Well, for our player spotlight this week, I'm here with senior wide receiver Wooby Theork. Wooby committed to Virginia, correct? So Virginia?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell Tell me about the season for you guys, because you've had some ups and downs, you've struggled at times, but you're kind of on a high note now after beating South Fort Myers. Where's this team at? How do you feel that you're playing going into this big Barron Collier game?
This team has been had a lot of troubles. Practice has been kind of lazy and kids fooling around, whatever. But after the South Fort Myers game, we got all that maturity. We got all the maturity back, and then we start playing well. Right now, going to the Barron game, I think we have full confidence of just beating them, doing what we do, and just balling out basically.
Well, why do you think that you kind of lacked that focus early in the season? Were you guys overconfident? You knew how much talent you coming in, or why do you think that you didn't see the focus that you wanted to see early from this team?
Yeah, it was just everyone just they just had a big head and thinking that we're just the team. We should be the team. We are the team, but they just got a really big head this year.
Now, you're playing a Barron Collier team that hasn't beaten Naples since before you were born. How do you avoid getting overconfident now, knowing that you beat Barron Collier 18 in a row?
I really don't know. I just think we're just going to go out and do what we do best and just beat them.
To win an 8th straight district championship, which is what you would win if you beat Barron Collier, what does that mean to you? I mean, how big of a goal has that been for the seniors this year?
It's a big thing to us. It means a lot. Also to the past teams that came through here. Losing to them would be a big disappointment, and we just want to win this game.
So there you have it, folks. It's week 10, only 2 Fridays left in the regular season. This Friday, we're going to be at this huge game of the week, the biggest show in town, the Crosstown Showdown. It's Naples at Barron Collier. The Cougars trying to break that long losing streak to Naples with the 6A 12 district championship on the line. To follow every single game in our area, that's 11 games this week, go to naplesnews.com/PrepZone. We'll have live updates. Of course, throughout the week, we've got stats, standings, game previews, everything there is. So check us out on Friday and keep coming back to PrepZone. I'm Adam Fisher. We got you covered.